Hi Capricorn, welcome to Pythia's Prophecy Tarot. This is going to be a small preview 2024 tarot forecast. So I'm going to get one card for each of the months, okay, and then we'll clarify that and just see what might be coming in for you in 2024. So let's get started. Capricorn, this is the message for Capricorn. What is coming in for 2024? Okay, so let's start with January. What is coming in for Capricorn in January? King of Wands, very nice. February. February for Capricorn. Two of Swords. March. Ooh, we've got the Eight of Cups. April. King of Swords. May. Two of Coins. And June. The Queen of Cups. Okay. Okay, and let's look at July. Five of Coins. August. We've got two. We've got the Magician and the Three of Wands. Okay. And September. Temperance. October. The Lovers. Wow. November. Ace of Wands. And December. The Hierophant. Wow. Okay, and we do have the World, okay, at the bottom of the deck. So this is a closing out of a big chapter and the start of something else that's quite major in your life, okay? Big energy there. So we start off the year, Capricorn, with the King of Wands, okay? Now, this is you feeling very confident, right? Wanting to move towards something, maybe towards starting a new chapter, okay? And then we've got the Two of Swords, which is, and it's interesting because you've got this butterfly here, which is all about transformation and change, right? So I feel you want to move towards starting a new chapter, right? You're sure about it, you're confident. But with this Two of Swords, maybe you're not quite clear how to bring about the change in reality, okay, or in practice to make it real. You want the change. Maybe you don't know how to go about getting it, okay? And with this Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups now is about leaving things in the past, okay? So I think you are ready to leave the past behind you, to close out that chapter, right? You are very ready for it. And we see you moving towards this energy of the King of Swords, which is a very decisive, clear-thinking energy. It's a no-nonsense kind of energy, okay? You won't let anyone stand in your way. You're not going to let anyone stand in your way. That's what I feel, okay? It's a very decisive energy. And we have that King of Wands there. So, yeah. You are leaving something behind. You're slamming the door shut on it. And you won't let anyone stop you. You may even be considering legal action, okay, if people try to stop you. And then we've got the Two of Coins here, which is all about making a decision. Now, followed by this Queen of Cups. So, that's the thing. I think there's a lot of very strong masculine energy here, okay? And then maybe as the year progresses, Capricorn, you make the decision to move into a slightly more, like a more feminine, nurturing energy, okay? And maybe that's how you bring about this change that you plan to bring about, right? It may be that it may be that what's required is more of a softer energy here, okay? Yeah, and then in July, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Now, you may feel that you don't have what it takes, okay? It could be that you're just someone who's very comfortable in a more masculine, take charge, being decisive, no BS kind of energy, right? You may not know how to be very nurturing. I mean, that's possible for some. And then we've got the Magician with the Three of Wands coming up in August. So you're trying to manifest something, and it looks like from this card where the man is facing his past, that whatever you're trying to manifest may be lying in your past, okay? Maybe in your past that you have to return to. Yeah. I feel there's something about expectations as well, okay? Like you may have some expectations of how this new chapter should unfold, okay? And you're trying to manifest that, okay? And you feel that you don't have what it takes maybe to manifest it, but maybe, because that could be what's causing this Two of Swords energy, not knowing how to bring about this change, how to manifest what you expect your future to be like. And maybe there's just a need to go with the flow here, okay? To let it unfold naturally, yeah, with Temperance, right? I feel it's not about controlling things, okay? It's about head and heart being connected. Yeah, and I think that's the thing. We see the head here with the action and the the King of Swords, right? And there's a need now to engage the heart with the Queen of Cups, okay? And I feel that's how you bring about this change, right? The more nurturing element needs to be brought in. And I think there's also a need to try to manifest how you think this new chapter should turn out, right? But rather just be open to seeing how it does unfold, okay? With Temperance. And we've got the Lovers coming up. So it looks like you are making the right choice. Okay, this new chapter that you're embarking on is the right one for you. It will lead to happiness, right? And that's the right choice. With this Ace of Wands, I feel it's going to be a very creative time for you, okay? If it's a job or some new career, then it's going to be super creative, right? If it's a relationship as well, I mean, it's going to be quite fruitful. And we do have the Hierophant, so I think this new chapter is going to last a while, okay, with that Hierophant situation. It's not something that is going to be short-lived. It is going to last. It's going to be the right thing. I think you're just not sure how to bring it about or what it should look like, you know. You've got an idea with that King of Wands and the King of Swords of what, you feel in a detached, cerebral way what it should look like. But I think there's a need to engage the emotions here and manage your expectations, right? Like let things unfold naturally, okay? I mean, that's what I'm getting off of those cards. Let's see. Capricorn, 2024 for Capricorn. Ooh, the Empress just jumped out. I'm going to put that back because I'm still shuffling. But yeah, like I said, this new opportunity, with the Lovers, that's the right choice. Whatever chapter you're starting, it is the right one for you. Okay? And I think maybe the universe is just through the spread trying to give you some advice on how you can, what's the best way to approach that chapter. Now let's look at the King of Wands. Why is that back? The Empress, yeah, flipped out again. Definitely wants to come out. So you do want to take action towards something you think is extremely fruitful. And it is. Okay, it is. Now let's look at the Two of Swords. Ten of Cups. Sag had this, something similar in their reading. So it may be that you're facing a similar sort of energy. Okay. Yeah, it's, you know, the Ten of Cups, it says perfected success. It's about happiness, right? Community. And with this transformative energy, I think that's what you're not sure about, okay? Capricorn, it's like you're not sure how to create this. Yeah, how to create this. You know, that's what I feel. It's, you know, logically that this is a great opportunity for you, but how do you create the actual happiness, the actual joy, you know? And I think for that you have to engage your nurturing side. Okay, let's look at the Eight of Cups. Where is that there? Two of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so you know, like I said, that some chapters ended here for you, right? And something new is starting. And you're ready to leave it all behind, okay? You're at that important crossroads. You're ready to be done. And you're turning your back as well on this Ten of Swords, which is great. Because it feels like you're done with painful periods, right? You're not holding on to... you're not holding on to baggage from the past. It's like you're ready to leave it all behind, which is a great energy. Now, let's look at the King of Swords. What is this? Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so you're very clear. You're very clear, right? With this Knight of Swords, that you're going to move towards. You're going to follow your truth. You're going to move. You know, you are going to live the truth. And with that Seven of Wands, you're very determined not to let anyone stop you. Okay. Like I said, some of you may even consider legal action if someone tries to get in the way of this Empress opportunity. That's for some. Now let's look at this Two of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of strategizing and a lot of weighing up on how you can have the success, right? It's almost like a planned military campaign, okay? Like you want to have success. You're very clear. You're ready to fight, right? Yeah, you're ready to fight. Now let's look at the let's look at the Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this is how you start the new chapter, okay, with that Page of Pentacles. This is how you start that new cycle in a very loving energy, okay? You know, because here you're very decisive and you're very combative, right? You've turned your back on this, right? Painful situations. But maybe it's left you a little battle hardened, okay? Like you're a little hard with the energy here. It's a bit like, you know, what you need is to bring in the softness, okay, with the Queen of Cups. That's how you start the new journey. Now let's look at the Five of Coins, the Ace of Swords. You feel you don't have what it takes maybe to win here, Capricorn, okay, because you are going for the win. You are going for the win and you feel like you don't have what it takes. And for some of you, you know, with this legal action thing that I got here, it may be that that's not the best way to go about, okay? It may be that a slightly softer approach is required, right? Like threatening legal action might not be the best way to start this new chapter, okay? That's like a little side message, but I feel overwhelmingly the message is to do things in a more heart-based and a kinder, more nurturing way. Now let's look at the Magician and the Three of Wands. Why is that there? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you have an expectation, right? And you're trying to manifest that. And you're expecting to be this King of Pentacles, okay? It's a very masculine energy here. But whether you're male or female, because it's just energy, it's not about gender, there is a need to harness that feminine side as well, you know? That's how you have success, right? The masculine and the feminine working together. And it seems like, you know, it seems like you may be tempted to just harness your masculine side, okay? There's a lot of focus on on what this new chapter should look like, okay, when it comes to your stability. And maybe you need to let it unfold. Maybe you need to let it be a bit, be a bit flexible and see how it unfolds, okay. Now let's look at Temperance. Two of Pentacles. I think that's the thing. You need to have your head and your heart engaged in making this decision, and that's how that's how you'll succeed, and that's how you'll be happy with the outcome, okay. It's when your head and your heart are working together. Now let's look at the Lovers. Page of Swords. And let me get one more. Why are the Lovers there? Knight of Pentacles. So you're going to make this choice, okay? You're going to make a choice. So you're being faced with this decision, and then you're going to make this choice. And I feel that the choice is going to be made based on where you think, it's with this Knight of Pentacles, it's a very practical energy, right? Yeah, I think the choice may be based on something very practical, okay? And I feel the emotions need to maybe play a little bit of a role there, okay? Now let's look at the Ace of Wands. Where's that there? Five of Cups. Let me get one more. Where's the Ace of Wands there? Three of Pentacles. So I feel when it comes to starting something new, you're going to be inspired, okay? There is going to be inspiration. With this Three of Pentacles, about how you can get this going, right? How you can start to build it up. If it's a job, if it's a company, I don't know, whatever, right? Even a relationship. It's about how you can get the ball rolling. And with this loss and pleasure, it feels like where you have lost pleasure, okay, you will be inspired to find it again. That's what I feel, okay? You're going to be inspired to find it again. Because as I said, this energy felt very, like someone who's been through a really tough time, okay, and maybe some of you have, and it's made you it's kind of hardened you, okay? And there's a need to bring that softness back. And so those of you who've been feeling kind of depressed, kind of out of it, right? Not really taking any joy, any comfort, even in your friends groups or at work or whatever, you're going to be inspired, okay? You're going to be inspired again. That's what I feel. Now, let's look at the Hierophant. The Hermit. Yeah, this is you retreating and looking within, right? And then committing, okay? Committing to something. With this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity, this new beginning. But I have to say, I mean, this Hierophant is a very rigid energy, right? It's Taurus. It's not, it's fairly rigid and traditional. And with the Hermit as well, there's a preponderance of masculine energy here, okay, in the way that this is being approached. But the message really is, I feel that you need to harness that feminine nurturing energy, okay? If it's a relationship you really want, going in with this very aggressive attitude might put off the other person, okay? And if it's a job or something else as well, right? It's there's a need to be softer, okay? Now let's start clarifying some more, and let's take a look at, I want to see this Ten of Cups, which is causing all this indecision. Let's look at this Ten of Cups. The Hierophant, see? Rigid community, rigid thinking. I think you need to leave the rigid thinking in the past, okay? With the Six of Swords, there's a need to move on from that. there's a need to stop expecting your future, like imagining a particular future and then just expecting that to manifest. I think in this case, you're being asked to be a bit more flexible and sort of go with the flow, okay? That's what I'm getting. Let's look at this Knight of Swords. The High Priestess. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, you're being guided by your intuition, right? Towards what is right for you, and you really want to charge headlong, right, towards it. Yeah, I just said that and we got the Knight of Wands at the back of the deck. So yeah, you do want to charge headlong towards it. You're very decisive, okay? Now let's look at the Six of Wands. Three of Swords. Yeah, I think you've had your heart broken, Capricorn. You've suffered pain because we see you turning your back here, right, on painful situations, walking away. And it's given you a little bit of it's toughened your ego, okay, to some extent. And so this decision you're making is coming, maybe being informed by all the hurt, right? That's driving your ego, and you're going in with this rigid sort of very masculine, aggressive approach. Now let's look at the Ace of Swords there. The Star, yeah, you have a goal in mind and you feel that you don't have what it takes to be successful here, okay? Because I'm really getting that the skill that is required is a soft skill, okay? It's not your intellect, it's not your drive, right? It's like a soft skill, a nurturing kind of skill, okay? That's what's required. Now let's look at, what should we look at? Let's look at this Page of Swords. Two of Cups. Wow, the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Like I said, this is the right choice. You're following your heart. If it's a relationship, this person is the right one, okay? Yeah. Now let's look at that Hermit. Five of Cups. The World. Yeah, and the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I think, when it comes to looking at your beliefs, being focused on what it is you want, I think this very traditional way of looking at things, you might need to call time on that, okay? So that you don't miss this new opportunity that's coming up or this new start. There's a need to begin this new chapter with fresh thinking, like a fresh approach, okay? It's this very traditional, not a heart-based way of doing things. That's got to stop. That's got to end, okay? You can't take that approach into the new cycle. That's what I'm feeling. So all in all, it looks pretty good, Capricorn. You're moving towards something really good, okay? It is the right choice for you. I think this is just about giving you advice on how to get there, right? Not to be so rigid and focused in your thinking, and a little more go with the flow and more heart-based, okay? I think that's the way to success. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please do tell me in the comments, okay, if it resonates at all. And yeah, do hit like, share, subscribe. It helps. And Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2024.